This video is going to be a little different from what I typically post. On July 30th, I had to get foot surgery for an old injury. In October of 2018, so about 5.5 years ago, I broke a ligament in my foot. It was originally misdiagnosed as a really bad sprain, but about 6 or 7 months later, it was still really hurting, still getting a little bit of bruising, a lot of swelling. So I went to see an orthopedic surgeon who gave me the correct diagnosis of what he called a Lisfranc injury, which meant that I had completely torn a ligament and some of the bones in the middle of my foot were not connected anymore. He did recommend surgery, but the surgery that he was recommending was a very long recovery. So I asked about physical therapy, which he did say would help stabilize my foot a bit, but he did warn me it would not be a permanent solution, that I would eventually need surgery. So I opted to try for the physical therapy for a bit, which did help for quite a while. And one of my sisters who works as a nurse recommended that I also use compression socks to help keep the swelling down, and that also helped quite a bit. But then over the past year or so, I noticed the swelling was getting worse, the pain was starting to gradually get a lot worse. So I saw a different surgeon who was able to recommend a different type of surgery, not very different, but a little bit less time off my foot and a little bit quicker time till I would be able to get to somewhat normal life. Still a long recovery, but sounded a little bit better than the first surgery that had been recommended. So I got what was called a midfoot fusion on July 30th. And since the first surgeon that I saw, some of the bones that that had separated had completely dislocated, and so I needed to have a titanium plate and 4 screws installed in my foot, as well as a bone graft. And I will now be getting the stitches out this coming Wednesday, so that's going to be 15 days after the surgery, and I am super excited. I will be keeping you all updated on how the progress is going, and I am just really looking forward to seeing how all of this is going to be going, because the surgery and the healing has been a long time coming at this point.